Hello, I'm Jeremy Dyson. Welcome to Trophy Rides, where we hear the stories behind the rides straight from the owners themselves. Today I'm in Marlton, Arkansas at the 68th Annual Petit Jean Swap Meet and Car Show. If you love old classic cars and unique vehicles, follow me and let's go check out some cars and hear some good stories.
It's a 1929 Stearns Knight Model J. It's one of, I think 28 of them was built, and it's one of 4 left in the country that'll run. There's a couple more junk, but it run 100 miles an hour when it was brand new. Cost $5,600 when it was new. It's got sleeves in it instead of valves like a regular motor. It's got sleeves in it that run up and down like a 2-stroke kind of with ports in them. It's a real complicated motor. It's got like 3 crankshafts and 3 sets of connecting rods, and a set of timing chains and gears, like a double overhead cam motor, straight 8. Tom Slayton owns it from San Clemente, California, and he's owned it since 1968. And he got it running when he bought it, but the motor locked up at about 30 miles, and then it sat for 30 years. And then he ended up a guy in South Dakota done about 85% of the restoration, and he was like 80, and all of a sudden he had a stroke and died in a week, and the motor had locked up in it again, and he brought it to me to get it fixed, and I'd never seen one before. I just work on hot rods and race cars. But yeah, I took him for a ride, and we drove it to a car show in Greenbrier about a month ago, and he said that's the first time he'd rode in it in 55 years. We done a 37 Ford dump truck that had about the same suspension and stuff under it, same size tires, and this drives 10 times better than that dump truck did. Yeah, this runs 65 miles an hour down the road, no problem, just cruising along. Yeah, I couldn't imagine going where you'd use that for it since 1929. They said a doctor bought it new somewhere around LA, and he said he's seen it sitting beside a road in Anaheim, and he said it took him 2 years to talk the guy into selling it. The upholstery came, all the upholstery materials came from England. They had to send the radiator went to England to get re-cored. Nobody in the United States made a honeycomb radiator core like that. It's an interesting vehicle. I've learned a lot from them, but I wish I knew more. Yeah, there's a forum about them. Actually, there's a website now, and the guy that runs the website said I was probably the last man alive that's had one apart in 5 years. It was an interesting motor to work on. We put the motor on a car rotisserie on each end of it for a motor stand when we was working on it so we could flop it around, because I knew a motor stand had never hold. The motor weighs 1,500 pounds.
If you have a classic car or unique ride you'd like to see featured here, let me know. Thanks so much for watching, and tell your friends.